This is the brand new 2026 Fountaine Pajot 44, a four-cabin Mediterranean cruiser, currently lying in Valencia, Spain, and ready for her next owner. Over the next 15 minutes, we'll take you on a complete walkthrough from the exterior and helm, through the salon and galley, into all four guest cabins and their private heads, and across every detail that makes this catamaran one of the most complete production cats on the market in 2026. The Fountaine Pajot 44 is the newest evolution in Fountaine Pajot's sailing catamaran range. 44-meter beam, built in La Rochelle and finished to FP's 2026 specification. What you're looking at is the Quatuor, the four-cabin Oceanic version. It's the layout designed for either serious family cruising, two couples sharing equally, or for owners who want the flexibility of a charter-capable yacht. The styling is unmistakably Fountaine Pajot. The brand has refined this profile over a decade of catamaran building. Clean coach roof lines, generous freeboard for offshore comfort, and a hardtop above the helm that protects the working space from sun and rain. Stepping aboard from the swim platform, the first thing you notice is the cockpit. It's enormous. A teak cockpit table with an extension dominates the center, properly built for sit-down dining for 8. An aft port-side sofa stretches across the back of the cockpit. Two pulpit seats sit at the forward end, just inside the salon, exactly where you'll want to be at anchor with a sundowner. The helm station is up and to starboard under the hardtop, Garmin Smart Cruising Pack, autopilot, VHF, AIS, GPS, and two multi-function displays. Two electric winches handle the mainsail and Genoa sheet. All sail controls lead aft to the helm. A single hand can manage this boat in most conditions. Teak underfoot in the cockpit, teak on the side decks, and additional mooring cleats have been added for cleaner med-mooring. Through the doors into the salon, and the space opens up immediately. Panoramic windows on three sides flood the interior with natural light and give you a continuous view across whichever anchorage you've chosen. The galley is forward and to port, positioned so the cook is part of the social space rather than separated from it. A 130-litre fridge, microwave, gas hob, and substantial counter space. Stowage is generous. Drawers, lockers, and dedicated cabinetry, all finished in the light oak veneer that runs throughout the interior. Opposite the galley, the saloon settee wraps around a convertible dining table that drops down to form an additional double berth when needed. Air conditioning is standard on the Quatuor, across the entire boat, down into the first cabin. The Quatuor layout places one cabin in each of the four corners of the boat, two forward, two aft, and each is a complete private suite with its own ensuite head. This first cabin is on the aft starboard side. The double berth runs athwartships, taking advantage of the full hull beam at the aft end. Mattress is properly sized, not a token small double, and sits on a slatted base for ventilation. Curtains across the hull side window overhead, reading lights either side of the headboard, and USB charging points within reach of the bed. Stowage is well distributed. Drawers under the berth, hanging locker, shelving, and a deck hatch above for natural light and ventilation. The ensuite head sits at the forward end of the hull. Electric flush with a large bowl, deep sink, mirrored cabinet, and a separate shower area. Through to the second cabin. This is the aft port equivalent, mirrored across the boat. One of the design decisions worth noting on the Quatuor version is that no cabin is significantly larger than another. This is deliberate. On the four-cabin Oceanic layout, Fountaine Pajot has prioritized equality of accommodation, same berth dimensions, same ensuite, same stowage. It's what makes this boat genuinely viable for charter operation, where you can't sell a second-best cabin to paying guests. It's also what makes it ideal for two couples cruising together with equal accommodation. The hull side window runs nearly the full length of the bunk, so you wake up to the waterline view, whichever cabin you've taken. Moving forward, we come into the third cabin. This is the forward starboard berth. Same fundamental layout as the aft cabins, but with the orientation reversed. The bed runs fore and aft rather than athwartships, taking advantage of the forward hull geometry. What changes in the forward cabins is the hull shape itself. As the hull narrows toward the bow, the cabin shape is more angular and the berth is positioned to use the available beam efficiently. The headroom is excellent. You can stand fully upright in the center of the cabin and through to the ensuite. The ensuite mirrors the aft cabin design. Electric head, separate shower compartment, fresh water on demand from the 600-litre tank. That tank is supplemented by a watermaker producing 105 litres per hour, which means you can be entirely independent of marina water for weeks at a time. The fourth cabin's forward port completes the layout, mirror image of the forward starboard cabin we just walked through. 4 cabins, 4 heads, 4 complete private suites. For a family of 6, for 2 couples cruising long distance, for a charter operator running her commercially, or for an owner who simply wants the flexibility. The arrangement is exactly what you'd want from a modern catamaran in this length. Each head across all 4 cabins is fitted identically. Electric flush with the larger bowl, deep ceramic sink, hot water on demand, separate shower compartment with the same fittings throughout. The interior finish across all 4 cabins is identical. Light oak veneer, white paneling, navy upholstery. It feels less like a production boat and more like a custom interior. Before we head back outside, a word on the systems that aren't immediately visible. 2 Yanmar diesel engines, 30 horsepower each, sail drive transmission, with 3-bladed folding propellers for reduced drag under sail. Fuel capacity sits at 700 litres, giving comfortable range under power. The folding props alone are worth noting. They typically add half a knot under sail compared to fixed blade alternatives. The electrical system is built for offshore independence. A 2,000-watt inverter charger handles the AC loads from the battery bank. The sail wardrobe is the offshore package, heavier cloth, reinforced clew patches designed for sustained passage making rather than just light coastal use. CST mainsail, fully battened with lazy jacks and lazy bag. This is a boat specified from new for serious cruising, not just coastal hopping, but proper Mediterranean summers, and the option of ocean passages when the owner is ready. Coming back outside, the cockpit is really where this boat lives. Hard top above for shade and weather protection, teak underfoot, dining table that seats 8 comfortably, a gas plancha for cooking outside, properly Mediterranean. A clear pathway from the swim platforms forward to the helm and onto the side decks. The aft sofa, the cockpit dining area, the helm station, and the salon all flow as a single connected social space when the salon doors are open, which in the Mediterranean is most of the time. Forward, the twin pulpit seats at the bow give you the best spot on the boat at anchor. The trampolines stretch the full beam between the hulls. This is the 2026 Fountaine Pajot 44, brand new 4-cabin Oceanic version, currently lying in Valencia, Spain, ready for European cruising or international export. Full specification, additional photographs, and direct enquiry contact are available through sellyourboat.io. Inspection in Valencia by appointment. If you've been waiting for the right new-build catamaran at the right specification, this is the one to come and see.